guys, welcome to my 13-week bump date. Still pretty sure I'm officially in the first trimester. A lot of people say 13 weeks, 3 days is the start of the second trimester. Some people say 14 weeks, so I'm getting so incredibly close. So excited. Okay, so this week, baby is the size of a jalapeno or the size of a Matchbox car, whichever you prefer. James prefers the Matchbox car. So this week I've had more symptoms than last week. Last week was so calm and good, and not that this week was bad, it was just, there were more symptoms. So one of the main things that I felt like has happened this week is there's been a lot of stretching pains, and every once in a while it kind of feels like period cramps a little bit, like we're talking real mild, but then it's like a stretchy, I don't know, it's really strange. But I've been having a lot of that this week. Another thing this week that's been interesting is I think my morning sickness is back. The last couple days have been really rough, and it's either morning sickness or last night James came home and he called. He wasn't supposed to be coming home that early, but they sent him home early from training, which he has a lot of training the next couple weeks, so I hope he's alright. But basically he came home and said that he was throwing up all day and he has what Jonathan had, or maybe he got it from work or whatever, but he has the stomach flu. So now I'm sitting here like, okay, well I felt like crap the past couple days and I thought it was morning sickness and maybe it's not. But I don't feel like I have the flu yet. So hopefully I don't get it and this is morning sickness, but I'm scared. This week I've had really low energy again. I guess week 12 was just like a good week for energy and feeling good and all this stuff, and this week was a little bit of a step back, but not too many steps back, just a little one. One thing this week that has been good is I've been able to eat a lot more healthy foods than I have been eating. So, you know, I'm getting a lot more vegetables and fruits and stuff like that in, which I need to be eating, but they haven't sounded good. But yeah, so I've been able to kind of incorporate more of that into my diet, so that's made me feel a little bit better. Another thing this week is lower back pain a little bit. And it's not really bad, but I've just noticed it if I've been up on my feet a lot. Like yesterday I was cleaning the kitchen and I was doing a lot of house stuff yesterday and my back was just achy. So, which I kind of, I guess, probably normally get if I'm up on my feet a lot, but definitely it's a little bit more noticeable now. Something else this week that I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be like, you're crazy, and that's fine. You can think I'm crazy. Sometimes I think I'm crazy too, so it's all good. But I have felt what I think are little itty bitty tiny baby either kicks or movements or whatever. And it's the exact same thing that I started feeling when I started feeling Jonathan, and I feel like it was right around this time too. But it's almost like, it reminds me of popcorn popping in my belly, but like real faint. And it doesn't feel like gas. I mean, I've had that, I know what that feels like, and it's different. So I don't know if it maybe is little tiny baby movements or maybe not, but either way, it's really exciting. But one time when I did feel them, I put the Doppler on and that's where baby was. So it makes me think that maybe it is baby moving around in there. But I don't know, I'm just so excited to start feeling it move around and kick and do all that stuff, because that I feel like is the absolute best part of pregnancy, hands down. Alright, so this is a big question that everybody is asking, and I guess I really haven't talked about it. So everybody wants to know if we're going to find out the gender. More so like, when are we going to find out the gender? With Jonathan, we did an elective ultrasound at 15 weeks to find out, and we were considering doing that again, but I mean that's only 2 weeks away, which is crazy to me. But where we used to live, it was a lot less expensive to do it. Here it's about double the price, and the other downside to that is that James may not be here. He has all sorts of things coming up. He's going to be here and there and here and there, and you just never know. And we really want to do a gender reveal party where we want to go get the ultrasound, have them write it down so we don't know either. We're going to give it to my neighbor and she's going to do either the balloons or poppers or whatever, and we're all going to find out together. So you know, the issue with doing that early is that all of our friends are also doing this kind of crazy training stuff here and there and everywhere, and they won't be home either. So we're kind of thinking we're probably just going to wait until the 20-week anatomy scan, because I think it's going to be a lot more of a calm time for everybody, and more people should be home, and James should be able to go with me. So yeah, I think we may wait until then. We'll see if I have the patience to do that, because I don't know if I can. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the plan as of now, but we'll see if it changes. Also, people are asking what I think it is. And to answer that question, I still think that I feel like it's a girl. James is convinced it's a boy. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm a horrible baby guesser. Like, I typically get it wrong almost 100% of the time. So I don't really think that my intuition means anything this time around. But either way, we're going to be so excited. So yeah. Alright guys, well that's really pretty much it for 13 weeks. But now it's time to show you guys my 13-week bump. Alright guys, well that's it for my 13-week bump and bump date. I hope you guys are doing great. Also, I know a lot of you guys probably watch these and don't follow my Instagram, but I update my Instagram a lot more than I can do YouTube videos, so if you want to follow me on Instagram, I will put my Instagram name below in the description. Feel free to follow me. But I hope you guys are doing great, and I'm thinking about you, I'm praying for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.